was on a ride just now and I noticed my bike started backfiring. So I'm just gonna start it up and give it a listen. Yeah, it's not an even idle either, so there's something going on. Yeah, just gonna take it back home and probably swap over for the BMW. Appa boy, you only have 43,000 miles, bud. We got a long ways to hit 100,000. So yeah, I'll let it decelerate and listen to the pop. Yeah, that is so bad. Okay guys, I was taking Appa out on a lovely autumn ride with my good friend Aaron behind me. We were gonna go down and ride some of the most beautiful twisty roads in Ohio. And Appa, there's something going on with Appa. He's running really not great, backfiring very badly, and it just started happening today. So I'm gonna try to let you hear this backfire. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear that. That was pretty mild actually. When I downshift and have to like actually use engine braking to stop and stuff, it's not good. And very little power. I'm not able to accelerate very much, and it kind of sounds like he's idling on a single cylinder. So we're gonna limp this old boy back home and try to see what's going on. Faro Harley Davidson is not open today, which sucks. Wish I would have known this yesterday. I could have ridden up there, dropped it off, and seen if they know, because I literally just had my 40,000 mile service done to this bike and then took it on a 1,600 mile road trip down to Eureka Springs, Arkansas. And I did notice that my heat shield, like my exhaust, was rattling. So I don't know if the exhaust is loose. Jordan said he took a look at it and retightened everything. He did say the exhaust rattled loose a little bit, so gonna have to address that. But yeah, the backfire is pretty bad. Listen. Whoa, it's so bad, Appa boy. What are you doing? I'm supposed to get you to 100,000 miles. That's what I've always told people. I'm like, man, I love my Road Glide. I love Appa, but I would definitely trade this bike in the future after I hit 100,000 miles, and that's if he doesn't blow up. I just bought this bike 2 years ago, and I mean, like, we put some pretty good miles on him since then, but yeah, please don't blow up, Appa boy. We still have a lot of miles to do together.
20 minutes later.
Woo! Hopping on all these different motorcycles is always like awkward, you know? Like the weight is always in a completely different position. The handling is in a different position. So I always feel like a newborn baby deer when I hop on motorcycle to motorcycle. But it feels good being back on the BMW. She's so beautiful. I've missed her. I'm taking a trip on her literally this week. So this was probably a good idea, just to get reacclimated with Dolly and really get comfortable being in the saddle. The one thing I really, really, really hope gets developed here soon is I really hope I can get a new windshield for this motorcycle in the near future. This one not being adjustable is causing a lot of buffeting, and it makes highway riding not that enjoyable. Yeah, there wasn't much we could do with Appa today. Couldn't even really diagnose what's going on because the bike is too hot. So luckily I have another bagger, and I'm just want to go enjoy these beautiful Ohio roads while I can, grab some lunch and hang out with a friend. Well, that was an absolutely beautiful little intro to autumn motorcycle riding. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Just got to listen to music and try not to hit every single tar snake there was in the existence of man ever. But if you guys don't remember, I did a video here on Coshocton, Ohio, and more specifically Roscoe Village. And that's where I'm going back today. It's been a couple years since I've actually been here, and I've been dying to get back. I'll actually have that video linked below. It's one of my favorite videos I've ever made on this channel. But Roscoe Village is a little quaint, like a historic village that does a lot of reenactments of life in the 1800s and stuff like that. And it highlights life along the times of the Erie Canal. So just like right down that hill where that highway is down there used to be the Ohio Erie Canal. And this entire city just celebrates what that time used to be. So the last time I was here, there was a restaurant I ate at called The Warehouse, and it was so stinking good. And I've been dying to go back. So that's where we're heading today, if we can find a parking spot. Okay guys, well Aaron and I are here at The Warehouse, and I'm just gonna let you know, both of us are feeling a little bit dehydrated, so instead of doing alcohol shots, we are doing shots of pickle juice. And I told Aaron, I was like, within 30 minutes of drinking this drink, you're gonna feel like a whole new person. So, how are you feeling right now on a level of 1 to 10?
1 to 10, like I'm pretty dehydrated. It's probably a 2. I haven't had much water the last 3-4 days.
Sorry, he wasn't in camera. He said he's pretty dehydrated, feeling like a 2. So in about an hour, I'm gonna ask him how he feels. Thumbs up. Hold on. Hold on, my bike isn't starting again. Here we go. I don't know why it does that. I don't have enough. I'm out of money. I can't be fixing these damn motorcycles. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's been something going on with my BMW. Every time I start it lately, it's like, no, I just think I'm gonna sit here and run the starter. And I'm like, what? Stop it. Just start. Oh man, this is something that I haven't done in so long. I have not spent a full day out riding and enjoying beautiful central Ohio during, like, oh my gosh, you guys, it's October 1st. Happy October, my loves. But honestly, truth be told, it's okay, because like I have to take this motorcycle on a multi-thousand-mile road trip here soon. And I needed to get reacclimated. I hop on all these different motorcycles and they're just annoying. It's kind of annoying. You know, I get on the BMW and I have my legs right smack in front of me, and then I get on the Road Glide and they're way out in front of me, and like the rider triangle is just, it's annoying. But I will say the one thing that I'm really hoping for in future content and future modifications to this motorcycle is, I don't know if you guys can tell, I've already talked about it, the windshield on this bike, man. The windshield is not it. I really wish I had a flared windshield. So if you guys want to see Clockworks develop a windshield for this specific motorcycle, please God, leave a comment down below. I gotta send it over to Clockworks and be like, hey, listen, the people have spoken. Get your engineers on track, and we're gonna make a windshield for this motorcycle, because the buffeting is not it. And I definitely don't think the transcontinental windshield is it either, because it's just taller. So anyway, I've been having a wonderful time on the back of this motorcycle. Dolly, you're a babe.
Tomorrow.
Well, it is the next day. I needed a little bit of time to just like forget about my problem child over here, but that has also given us enough time to have my husband Jordan kind of take apart the motorcycle and figure out what is going on. So basically we determined that, or Jordan determined that the riv nut, which was installed when we had the dyno tune done down at the Blockhead garage by Chris himself, has somehow rattled itself out. And I think that's just where we're at right now. We're trying to figure out where or what size this nut, it's not a bolt, is it?
It's a riv nut, so it's like it crushes between the plate wall basically, and then you can put a bolt in there. I don't know how the hell it worked its way out, but it's gone. It yeeted itself right out the exhaust.
Yeah, hardly.
Too much horsepower.
Too much horsepower. It's a Harley Davidson thing, but basically I'll show you what it looks like right now. Okay, so after the bike cooled off, Jordan took off the heat shields on the exhaust here, and this is not supposed to be an open hole like that. So we had to drill into the exhaust and put the little riv nuts in so that if we needed to tune the motorcycle again, we could have these. So there's one in this header and in this one. So yep, that's missing, and it kind of looks like it fell out. I don't know if you guys can see, there's a giant scrape right here along the pipe. So that's what we're looking for. Jordan?
Doesn't quite makes sense though, because like imagine this is like the hole of the exhaust. You drop your riv nut in, and then you put your tool on, and where these are dimpled, they crush and mushroom through that hole. So it's solid on this side, and then it's mushroomed on this side, and then you can run your bolt through there and tighten it down. So I'm not sure. I don't see it working its way through, and I don't know how it would have come out, because on top of that, after you put this all in and put the bolt in, we had the entire heat shield pressing
smushed up against it, yeah.
So it's like, it can get loose, you'll hear it, but for a bolt that's probably, you know, 1/4 of an inch deep, where's it gonna go?
Yeah, so we're kind of trying to figure that out, what happened, and obviously get a replacement for it, because as of right now I absolutely cannot ride this motorcycle in the state that it's in. It scared me so bad yesterday with how awful it sounded while riding down the highway. So yeah, that's just kind of where we're at with the Road Glide right now, which honestly, I'm okay. I'm not okay with it because it makes me mad that he's showing his ass right now, but I'm okay with it because I knew my trip to Arkansas was going to be my last motorcycle trip on this bike specifically for the entire year. I have the BMW R18B that I'm really excited to put some miles on and take that down to Birmingham, Alabama for the BMW Motor Rad Days. So if you guys are going to be in the area, or if you're planning on going to the Motor Rad Days, please leave a comment down below. BMW is actually even doing a scavenger hunt for those of you who are riding long distance. So I'm going to have all that information linked below. And I'm kind of gonna put my Road Glide on the back burner for the year, focus on my new bagger. I actually have to go pick up the title for that beauty today and get her officially registered and ready to hit the road. So for those of you guys who are new to the channel, I hope you consider subscribing. I'm trying to get to 200,000 subscribers here as soon as possible. I don't really have an end date, but it would mean the world to me if you could help me get to that goal. And 1 like equals 1 prayer for my Harley back here, and I'm really ready to get him fixed up and running as well. But thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until my next one, you guys be good, and I'll see you later.
3 hours later.
Jordan thinks that he put the right bung back in, the right size. Okay, so he put the new riv nut back in, and hopefully this solves the problem. So he's gonna start it up right now. Sounds so much better. Shirtless right now. He was just outside like power washing all the vehicles, fixing my motorcycle. I literally have the best husband in the world.